Alright guys, so today I want to talk about something that I think is pretty important. So this video was titled, "If You're Ambitious But Lazy, Watch This." So I noticed that that title is sort of popular on YouTube in like the self-improvement niche. I'm sure a lot of people won't enjoy what I'm going to talk about in this video, but basically, why are we looking that up? Think about it. Why do we have to watch videos that say, we're ambitious but lazy? That means that so many people in self-improvement, so many people who believe that they're capable of more aren't taking action. This is, I think, the biggest problem, is people can fully believe in their dreams and they're watching self-improvement videos, but then it just kind of becomes this thing of thinking you're improving, because, oh, I believe in my dreams, oh, I have a solid mindset, and I'm watching these self-improvement videos, I'm watching Iman Guides, I'm watching Hamza. Cool. You're not just gonna get that successful life that you want by just doing that. I think that mindset is extremely important, and I have talked about it before on this channel. I think it's one of the most important things. It's a classic quote from Henry Ford where he said, "Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right." So obviously mindset's really important. But what I think a lot of people struggle with is actually just the taking action. Because why are these videos called "If You're Ambitious But Lazy, Watch This"? Why are those popular? Why are those getting a bunch of views? That obviously means a lot of people are struggling with that. So there's a lot of people, and I relate to this because, I've definitely fallen into that trap a lot where it feels like you're learning stuff, feels like you're improving. Again, I would say mindset's really important, but it's not everything, right? I have a really good mindset right now. Like, if I have a dream and I actually believe in that dream, like I actually fully 100% believe that I am capable of doing that. I'm capable of achieving that. So, one of my goals in life is to own a G-Wagon. I mean, I'm sure a lot of younger guys have similar goals of certain cars and whatever. But yeah, at the same time, your parents or like your friends could say, "Oh, that's ridiculous." Depending what things you add onto the car, if you buy it new, whatever, that could cost over $200,000. That's ridiculous. You shouldn't spend that much on a car. You won't even be able to afford that. But, and that's the one good thing about self-improvement videos. And actually, okay, social media is a whole different topic because I have my own thoughts on that. But there are people in the world who fully own, not renting and stuff, there are people who fully own like these ridiculous cars, right, that cost way more, Bugattis and stuff. And if they can do that, then why can't I figure out a way to afford a $200,000 car, right? Now I'm kind of going on a rant here because the point of the video wasn't about mindset, but mindset is obviously the first part of creating your dream life, I think. Because if you don't believe that you can achieve something great, then you're not going to achieve something great. Why would you? You would never even have the inclination to try to achieve your dreams, basically, because you believe that they're not possible. So, that's why my channel banner says "You are capable," because people need to at least believe that they're capable of doing the things. But there's a further step, which is taking action, which I'm sure you've heard, but it doesn't matter how many times people say it, because obviously there's a lot of people who just never take action. When you just keep watching self-improvement videos, looking for more hacks, looking for more people to tell you what exactly you need to do, well, here's the honest truth. You're not going to do anything. You're not going to find something. Because if you've already spent hours watching these videos, watching different videos, and you haven't found the right thing yet, how do you think, some new videos are going to help you? They're not. So you just have to come to terms with it. If you're clicking on a video that says, "You're ambitious but lazy," maybe you're lazy. And you might be like, "Oh, hey, Andrew, you're supposed to be a nice channel. You're supposed to be nice to people." I am being nice. You have to accept it. If you are lazy, you have to figure out that you are lazy and fix that. All right? And I think that a lot of people struggle with this, because that's why people like David Goggins are very much watched. That doesn't make sense, but like people watch them a lot. Because people, I think a lot of people struggle with their mindset, but the people that do have their mindset locked in, they do believe that they can achieve their goals. They still struggle with actually doing stuff. They struggle with having discipline and everything. And yeah, so I think one of the main reasons that, especially in the younger generations, is social media. And no, I'm not just going to say, oh, social media is a waste of time, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm talking more about, you're already into self-improvement and stuff. So, you're already hopefully doing the basic things, watching your screen time, blah, blah, blah. And yet, what about self-improvement videos? You tell yourself, oh, they're not a waste of time because, I'm learning some stuff. I'm watching a video from Jordan Welsh, how to make money online. I'm not even interested in dropshipping, but I'm going to watch it. That doesn't really make sense. Oh, but Jordan Welsh is like kind of another self-improvement dude. You're not going to learn anything. Like, you can only learn things if you're going to actually take action. Otherwise, you're literally just consuming content, which was, like, not what you're supposed to do in self-improvement. I'm kind of going on a rant here. But basically, you can't achieve your dream life by being lazy. It doesn't matter how much you believe that you will achieve it. You won't achieve it if you're lazy. You won't achieve it if you don't have discipline. So, how do you get discipline? How do you stop being lazy? People always look for special hacks and stuff. But I think the best one is no real hack. No, you have to stand up, look yourself in the mirror. What do you see? Are you the person you want to be? If your answer is no, then fix that. And you might be thinking like, oh, but how? What do you mean how? You know exactly how. You're overweight, and the person in the mirror is not the person you want to see, then you lose weight. You know how to lose weight. Everyone does. And we also have a thing called Google if you really, for some reason, don't know how to lose weight. You literally can just go out of your house and go walk. Start hitting 10,000 steps a day. Go for a run if you can. Like, it's not that hard. Why are people... I think people are just procrastinating and making it so much harder. They think that, discipline is like this ridiculous thing that you have to figure out. It's really just about, it's about you. It's not about looking at all these videos. It's not about different people telling you what to do. It's just finding what works for you and figuring out yourself. Stop looking up YouTube videos and how to do this. Figure out yourself what makes you get up and work towards your dream. Because if it's your dream, if it's your actual dream life that you want, you should be able to be disciplined. Like, how does that make sense if you really want to achieve this dream life? If you really want to do it, why aren't you working towards it? Why aren't you grinding towards it? I think that, the life you have right now is because of the choices you made. Like, everything, in a way, is your fault. I don't know. Maybe that's a little far stretched, but I think especially in our generation, no one's taking responsibility for their own lives. So, just take responsibility. You want to get disciplined, you want to stop being lazy, then stop being lazy. Figure it out. Like, the best thing you could do, the one piece of advice that I could just have for you is, once you're done this video, X out the tab, delete the tab of YouTube. Don't go look at another video. Start doing something. Start doing something that will help you achieve your dream life. And if you don't even know what your dream life is, then that's what you should start with. Open up a Microsoft Word document or Pages or whatever you use and just write down. You can even do it on pen and paper. Write down, what do you actually want in life? What do you actually want? And go get it. I know this was not an edited video and might have been a little long. If you guys like these types of videos, comment down below. And if you're interested, join my free self-improvement Discord community. I'm trying to make it a little bit more interesting, but it can only be so interesting with a few people, so the more people the better. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.